Please sue me. I want to go to court, and I want to talk about Big L on the stand.
Wow.
Rest in peace, Big L.
One of the
That was the
dopest.
sensei.
One of the dopest. Yes.
Big L was who put Jay-Z on.
I want to tell everybody in the world all the things that Big L told me about you when I was L.
Yo, Jay, man, that Jay need to get up to Big L anytime he saying anything about, man.
Rumors and conspiracy theories have swirled for years about Jay-Z's alleged connection to the tragic death of Harlem rapper Big L.
Takeoff's death wasn't nothing but a corporate hostile takeover using his life as the god. Oh my God.
Interestingly, Jaguar Wright has been spilling the tea, claiming she knows more than she's letting on.
Jay-Z was the last person to see Big L alive.
Wait, so this Big L person is not living on this earth no more?
He's been dead for years.
But what really happened to Big L that night? Is Jay-Z just a victim of bad timing and even worse rumors? Or is there something darker lurking beneath the surface? Let's get into it. For those who might not know, Big L was a fierce lyricist and one of the most promising talents in hip-hop during the 90s. His untimely death in 1999 shocked the music world and left fans wondering what could have been. But as the years went by, whispers started to circulate and Jay-Z's name somehow got tangled up in it all.
His death made it possible for reasonable doubt to live.
Whoa.
Now let's be real, Jay-Z was the king of the New York rap scene back then and Big L was his biggest competitor. In a world where rivalry is just as common as collaboration, it's no surprise that rumors would start flying. Big L was on the verge of stardom, his career poised for a meteoric rise when tragedy struck with ruthless precision. Freshly launched with his own record label, he had captured the interest of Jay-Z and Damon Dash, who envisioned greatness for him and his crew under the Rockafella banner. Yet fate had its own designs, and what seemed like a promising future was tragically cut short. Jay and Dame came to get L every weekend. I grew up with Dame and the older heads. Right before he got offed, L was with Jay-Z every single weekend. He was going to sign with them. Dame would get Jay and come to scoop L personally. Lamont didn't want to just sign himself. He wanted Herb McGruff and one other dude to sign with him, but Jay just wanted him at the time. See, L was trying to get his mans in with him. He didn't want to come back for them, but I was telling him to sign with Jay and get your own label popping. He was just such a loyal dude. They were in talks, but they couldn't agree on L bringing his boys with him. He refused to leave his people behind. I think they would have worked something out, but L's life got cut short. One of the standout moments in Big L's career was his legendary rap battle with Jay-Z, an event that has become part of hip-hop legend. This encounter was not just a showcase of skills, it was a meeting of minds, a clash of lyrical titans that would be etched in history. Set on the streets of Harlem, Big L's home ground, the battle highlighted his prowess as a freestyle artist. Witnesses recall an intense exchange of verses, with each rapper pushing the other to excel. Though no official winner was declared, the battle epitomized mutual respect and admiration between two giants of the craft.
I was on the block and it was like Big L was that guy, and you know, it was all good, but I always thought Jay was better.
The man who discovered Big L added him to his Diggin' in the Crates crew and produced a majority of his debut album, recalled the battle. Quote, "People don't know Jay-Z and Big L actually battled each other in Harlem," he remembered, "and I wish somebody videotaped that because that would have been a classic to this day." In a separate interview, Rockafella co-founder Damon Dash spoke about the battle. "The most legendary shit was the battle with Big L and Jay-Z," he recalled. "They had a straight-up battle on 139th Street. We walked over there and it happened. I thought Jay did well because 139th Street didn't boom off the block. It was like a tie, but he was really on Big L's block." Jay-Z, already making waves in the hip-hop scene, met his match in Big L, whose sharp wit and rapid-fire delivery were on full display during their legendary battle. More than just a momentary clash, it marked the beginning of a lasting relationship between the two artists. Finesse talked about how much respect L had for Hav and vice versa. Quote, "I can tell you L was a Jay-Z fan just like Jay-Z was a L fan. L was also a DMX fan, he loved DMX, and I think after that battle between Jay and Big L was like, yo, I want to put Hav on a song." Big L's impact extended far beyond his legendary battle with Jay-Z. Within the hip-hop community, his connections with artists like those in the DITC crew reflected a shared dedication to the art form and a pursuit of excellence. Beyond mere crew affiliations and rap battles, Big L was celebrated for his openness to collaborate collaborate with a diverse range of artists, infusing his distinct style into various projects. These partnerships were more than musical, they were opportunities to exchange ideas, merge styles, and expand the boundaries of hip-hop.
I ain't giving you no results of these things. I don't want anybody upset. Busta Rhymes, you know, in high school. LL Cool J, one time I caught him coming outside the club.
These collaborations significantly influenced Big L's career, providing platforms to showcase his talent to wider audiences and solidifying his reputation as a versatile and formidable artist. They demonstrated his ability to adapt and excel across different musical contexts, further establishing his prominence in the hip-hop scene. Big L's relationships with other artists also underscored his role as a mentor and influencer. He actively supported and guided emerging talents, sharing his knowledge and experiences with the next generation of rappers. His influence transcended his immediate circle, inspiring countless artists who looked up to him as a model of artistic integrity and excellence. As his career progressed, Big L's reputation as a skilled lyricist and respected figure continued to grow, with the iconic rap battle serving as a pivotal moment that showcased his talent and cemented his status as a key player in the genre.
His delivery and the way he formatted his rhymes, he was very rhymey. He could rhyme the hell out of some words.
But the tragic death of Big L on February 15th, 1999 deeply impacted the hip-hop community and beyond. His emder on the streets of Harlem, the place that had nurtured his talent, marked a devastating end to a life filled with promise. The circumstances surrounding his death were surrounded by speculation and mystery, leaving many questions unanswered. The sudden and brutal nature of the attack left his family, friends, and fans in shock. The entire hip-hop world mourned the loss of not just an artist, but a visionary whose influence on the genre was profound. In the aftermath of his passing, various theories emerged in an attempt to understand the events leading up to this tragedy.
He's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning.
One prevailing theory suggested that his emder was a case of mistaken identity or a retaliatory act intended for his older brother Lee, who had his own legal troubles and may have had enemies seeking retribution. Another theory proposed that Big L's death was linked to his involvement in street activities despite his success in music. Rumors circulated that he had connections with local gangs, and his emder was speculated to be a consequence of these alleged associations, a tragic conclusion to a life straddling the worlds of music and street life. It's a good possibility it was retaliation for something Big L's brother did or Woodley believed he had done, said a spokesperson for the New York City Police Department. Woodley was later released due to a lack of evidence, and the emder case remains officially unsolved. The investigation into Big L's emder faced significant challenges, with witnesses reluctant to come forward and a lack of concrete evidence hindering progress. Gerard Woodley, a childhood friend and suspect in the case, was arrested but later released due to insufficient evidence. As a result, the case went cold, leaving uncertainty around the motives and perpetrators of the crime. The unsolved nature of Big L's emder added a layer of mystery to his legacy, symbolizing the risks associated with inner-city life and underscoring the fragility of existence. Speculation and discussion about his death have persisted within the hip-hop community and the media. In the wake of the tragedy, numerous rappers gathered in Harlem for Big L's funeral to honor the iconic artist. Artists like Fat Joe, Cameron, and Jay-Z expressed their condolences, highlighting Big L's unparalleled talent for freestyle rhyming. It was widely acknowledged in the hip-hop community that Big L possessed a rare ability to match Jay-Z's lyrical prowess, solidifying his reputation as one of the few who could stand toe-to-toe with the rap giant. This recognition further cemented Big L's legacy in Harlem and beyond.
And Big L, man, because Big L was, you know, that's another man, yo, what? Man, wildin', man.
Big L's legendary freestyle battle with Jay-Z was another career highlight, with Fat Joe encouraging viewers to look it up. He and Jay-Z freestyled for an hour straight on The Stretch and Bobbito Show. This encounter wasn't just a competition of skills, it was a meeting of minds, a clash of lyrical titans that would go down in history. The battle took place on the streets of Harlem, Big L's home turf, a fitting backdrop for a showdown of this magnitude. The encounter with Jay-Z was a testament to Big L's prowess as a freestyle artist. Witnesses to the battle recall a fierce exchange of verses, with each rapper pushing the other to their limits. While there was no declared winner, the battle was a display of mutual respect and admiration. Jay-Z, already making waves in the hip-hop scene, met his match in Big L, whose sharp wit and rapid-fire delivery were on full display.
I used to do that all the time.
Who else did you battle that we would know?
I ain't giving you no results of these things. I don't want anybody upset. Busta Rhymes.
This battle was more than just a momentary clash. It was the beginning of a lasting relationship between the two artists. Big L's respect for Jay-Z's talent was evident, and the feeling was mutual. Jay-Z was not the only prominent figure in the hip-hop community to recognize Big L's talent. His interactions with other artists, including those within the DITC crew, were marked by a shared passion for the art form and a collective pursuit of excellence. Big L's collaborations extended beyond rap battles and crew affiliations. He was known for his willingness to work with a diverse range of artists, bringing his unique style to various collaborations. These partnerships were not just about making music, they were about exchanging ideas, blending different styles, and pushing the boundaries of hip-hop. One person wrote, quote, "I've never liked Diddy or Jay-Z, and I'm not a Beyonce fan either. Turns out my gut is pretty damn accurate. Who knew?" Big L's rapport with other artists was also evident in his role as a mentor and influencer. He was known for his willingness to support and guide emerging artists, sharing his knowledge and experience with the next generation of rappers. His influence extended beyond his immediate circle, inspiring countless artists who saw in him a model of artistic integrity and excellence. As Big L's career progressed, his reputation as a skilled lyricist and a respected figure in the hip-hop community continued to grow. His rap battle with Jay-Z, along with his other collaborations, showcased his talent and solidified his status as a key player in the genre. These encounters, marked by respect and mutual admiration, were a reflection of Big L's commitment to his craft and his influence on the world of hip-hop.
Early in your days, I read about you battling Big L and
Yeah.
Did that actually happen?
Yeah, it happened on his block on 139th. I went up there.
The release of Big L's debut album, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous, in 1995 was a pivotal moment in his career. The album was a raw and unfiltered portrayal of life in Harlem, delivered through Big L's masterful lyricism. It featured tracks like Put It On and MVP, which showcased his unique storytelling ability and his skill in crafting intricate rhymes. The album was critically acclaimed for its authentic depiction of urban life and its lyrical prowess. However, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous faced challenges in terms of commercial success. Despite its critical acclaim, the album did not achieve significant commercial breakthrough. It debuted at number 149 on the Billboard 200, a reflection of the tough landscape of the music industry and the challenges faced by artists trying to break into the mainstream. One of the key challenges for Big L was navigating the complexities of the music industry. His relationship with Columbia Records, the label that released his debut album, was fraught with difficulties. The label's vision often clashed with Big L's artistic direction, particularly his unapologetic portrayal of street life and his raw lyrical style. This tension ultimately led to Big L parting ways with Columbia Records, a decision that marked a significant turning point in his career. Despite these challenges, Big L's debut album had a lasting impact on the hip-hop genre. It was hailed as a classic by many fans and critics, celebrated for its authentic representation of the hip-hop ethos and its influence on the genre. The album's raw depiction of life in Harlem resonated with audiences, and its lyrical complexity set a high bar for aspiring rappers. But tragically, Big L was fatally shot 9 times in a drive-by shooting near his childhood home on 139th Street and Lenox Avenue, the very place that had been the cradle of his artistic beginnings. The brutality and suddenness of the attack left his family, friends, and fans reeling. The hip-hop world mourned the loss of not just an artist, but a visionary whose impact on the genre was profound.
Streets don't love you back. Streets don't love you back.
In the aftermath of his death, numerous theories emerged, attempting to piece together the events that led to this tragic moment. One prevailing theory suggested that the Emder was a case of mistaken identity or a retaliatory act aimed at his older brother Lee. He was known to have had his own troubles with the law and was speculated to have made enemies who could not reach him directly. Another theory proposed that Big L's death was linked to his own involvement in the streets. Despite his success in the music industry, it was rumored that he had connections with local gangs and was involved in activities beyond his music career. This theory suggested that his Emder was a consequence of these alleged associations, a tragic end to a life caught between the worlds of music and the harsh realities of street life.
Nelson, I'll give you this one for free. Big L better than you do.
The investigation into Big L's Emder was fraught with challenges. The reluctance of witnesses to come forward and the lack of concrete evidence made it difficult for authorities to make any significant headway. Gerard Woodley, a childhood friend of Big L and a suspect in the case, was arrested but later released due to insufficient evidence. The case grew cold, leaving a cloud of uncertainty over the exact motives and perpetrators of the crime. The unsolved nature of Big L's Emder added a layer of intrigue to his legacy. He became a symbol of the dangers that often accompany him in the inner city, and his death served as a stark reminder of the fragility of life. The mystery surrounding his Emder has been the subject of much speculation and discussion both within the hip-hop community and in the media. The aftermath of Big L's untimely death reverberated far beyond the streets of Harlem, leaving a profound impact on the hip-hop community and music lovers worldwide. His passing was not just the loss of a talented artist, it was the extinguishing of a bright light in the world of music, a voice that had the power to influence and inspire. But Jaguar Wright has turned the volume up on those whispers, alleging some pretty explosive things about Jay's potential involvement. She's been vocal about how the industry has its secrets, claiming that Jay might know more than he's letting on. And honestly, when you think about it, there's a pattern here. Over the years, Jay-Z has been linked to various controversies, from the infamous feud with Nas to accusations of shady business moves. It's like he's the center of a conspiracy web that just won't quit.
Al was too cool. I'm gonna send my man over. Yo, my dude wanna rhyme for you, he's nice. No, yeah, I was hearing that left and right.
Right. Plus, let's not forget how Jay-Z's rise to the top coincided with Big L's tragic end. Was it just bad luck, or is there something darker at play? Fans have been speculating for ages, and the timing of this footage leaking has reignited the flames. Could it be that the feds are finally connecting the dots that we've all been pondering? As the gossip mill churns, we can't help but wonder, what else is out there that we don't know? Is there a hidden agenda in the industry, or are these just the ramblings of disgruntled artists? And why is it that Jay-Z always seems to emerge from the smoke no matter how thick it gets? The layers of this mystery are just begging to be peeled back, and with every new revelation, it feels like we're just scratching the surface. That's all for today. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.